Yawn. 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 Time to draw. Oh boy, it's drawing time. Where am I going to put this keyboard? Away. Now I say hello to Gizmo. And I guess before I begin drawing the art, first the ritual of the glass. A glass appears on the stream, and then it makes its appearance the true star. 0 sugar, 0 caffeine, but all flavor. Maple brow. My rum intake, I've been taking quite a bit of rum. It's starting to wear off now, like my brain is working more better. Oh, yeah, remember that? When my brain was working more better? That was pretty cool. Hello, Skittles of Brow. That's your new nickname. And hello, Mono of Kuel. Lord Mono of the Kuel. What rum do we have today? Well, the Sailor Jerry has sailed off into the sunset. He is no more. No more of this realm. And today we have an old friend of the stream, Admiral Nelson. That is premium spice rum. Premium, that means the best. My art! It's waving hello. Mono, Gizmo, Flippo, and Skitlo. All together again. Upon the great stream. And now we put the rum and coke, we put it upon the anime coaster that was purchased in Japan. Some anime I've never heard of. But the important thing is that it was purchased in Japan. Then we get a napkin. Then we drop the page onto the floor. We walk around and we pick it up. We smack it down on the table. It's all part of the process of streaming. And we put the headphones back on, and then we get the napkin that we were trying to get in the first place. We wipe away the droplets of precious liquid. Make a clear desk. Then we put the double wide board on the desk. It's too wide for the desk, unfortunately. And we must begin the process of the penciling. Where did I do with my thing? Oh, there it is. Alright. There's the script. Everybody peruse the script. The thumbnails. Looks good. Now we take a sip of Coke. We wonder if this music might be a bit too loud. Is that a bit... that? Oh man, I haven't heard the battle music from Xenosaga 1 in a while. It kind of makes me want to replay Xenosaga 1. When are we going to play the Xenosaga game, Scott? Ugh. Good question. So many video games. That was pretty good. My ruler uses both imperial and metric measurements. Wow, I'm rich. Oh, what the heck? It's like bent. When did that happen? Look at that. Well, actually, I seem to have straightened it. Alright. I think I'm too zoomed in. I need to zoom out. Okay, let's delicately configure the video. zoom. A bit less zoom. Like, yeah. Maybe a little more? Can I zoom a little more? I guess we should have it a bit more zoomed out. That's pretty good. Should probably zoom out a bit more since I've got the double wide page to work on today. Alright, how's everybody doing today? I'm going to begin the process of art. The song request is now going. You may, of course, you know, as a reminder, you may make use of the song request. You were so inclined. Alright, so this is an angled line. And over here, we just need one little guideline here. Maybe around here is good. And we're just right now, no, there's no appearance of art happening. It's just putting down guides. Oh! Equinox music, everybody listen! Okay, guys, here's a question for the chat. Oh, I probably should click OK on this. I can't see my levels. Oh, now it's too quiet. I'm going to turn it up. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn the music up by a lot. Now, that means that the next song is going to destroy your ears, your eardrums. So let this be a warning. The next song will destroy your eardrums. When this song ends, beware. Beware of the audio. You have been warned. But until then, we can enjoy the beautiful sounds of Equinox. Listen. From the atmospheric music from the Aqua Dungeon of Equinox. Requesting loud song. Yeah, good thinking, Gizmo. Good Gizmo. He knows what to do. He knows how to handle viewing his stream. He's a professional stream viewer. An expert. He's an expert at viewing streams. I draw a webcomic. When did this start? Well, it started about 20 years ago, Skittles. You're a little behind the times, but that's alright. There's always time to catch up. So, who here has played the glorious video game known as Equinox? Anybody? And has anybody played Equinox here? Cameras and shaking. I didn't do anything different. I was looking at it earlier today. I was like trying to remember, or I was trying to figure out like where the heck is the. I was sure I saw the. Oh, that's probably loud. I thought there was more to the song. I thought there was more to that song. Let's get Gizmo indicating the music may have indeed been pretty loud. I warn you, Gizmo. Hey, at least I warned you this time. Oh, autofocus. Yes, I always gotta remember to turn that off. It always does that. It's like a heartbeat. Your camera is, pulsating. Ridiculous. You gotta remember to turn it off. You have to like carefully. Okay, like you go into here, and then carefully when it's not in the middle of like pulsating, you hit the check mark to kill that process. So annoying. Why does the autofocus go crazy? Like in any kind of attempt to stream artwork. Oh, okay. How about this question then? Is anybody here? Some of you people have been around a long time, and some have not. I know Gizmo will not know. Does anybody remember the stream of Equinox? Anybody remember when I streamed Equinox? Any of you around for that? Because it was before Fliptendo. It might be time to stream Equinox again. Such a good game. when the coaster sticks to the glass. Alright. It might be marked like here. And then there. So maybe here. I guess nobody remembers, huh? That was a while ago. I mean, it was years ago. It was years ago that I streamed Equinox. And Super Val or TurboGrafx 16 Valis as well. You may not remember that either. Has anybody been around long enough to remember when I used to primarily do viewer request streams? Does anybody remember that? I think my first year of streaming was primarily viewer request streams. More than that. Piano fingers? Oh, is that a compliment? Why, thank you. Piano fingers. So you mean they look like they should have little black things in between them? Piano fingers. Oh, these songs really good. Nobody remembers. Well, maybe when the Streamiversary comes around, we can watch some of those old VODs. Wouldn't that be fun? But I should do more request streams. For a while I was doing tons of request streams, but you know, at a certain point I decided I kind of like to pick my own games. But I have good ideas for request streams though. Do another one. So many things to play. So many video games to play. We got some good news about Castlevania X68000. I figured out the problem. The problem was that the version of... By the way, is this loud? This is probably not too loud, is it? X68 Castlevania, Akumajo Dracula. Apparently many versions of that game online that you can get have been modified to be easy. Or, I guess at least at some point somebody like hacked the game to make it easy, and then that became a widely distributed version. So you have to kind of go out of your way to find the real version of X68000 Castlevania. But I found it. I found it, and we can play it. We'll probably play it on the next stream. Put them in a hat. I was thinking, like, we could do the usual request stream where we take requests, you play them for 15 minutes, but then I'll pick one game out of the requests to finish after that stream. I think it could be pretty fun. Oh. Yeah, I picked my favorite, or whichever one I would think would be most fun to go through and finish. There's so many games out there. Oh, I also was fooling around with Lagoon in X68000, and I was able to find the English translation of that. I have the English translation of X68000 Lagoon, and it took a little bit of research, but I was able to figure out how to run it. It's a little bit hard to run multiple disc games, but I figured it out. I think. Well, I mean, it was working up through like the first dungeon anyway. So now we can play X68000 Lagoon. We got a couple of X68000 games. Actually, I've got a bunch more in my folder, but I'll keep the rest of them a secret for now. I do have a few. I have several games actually that we can play that seem interesting. I think aside from Lagoon and Castlevania, you wouldn't know any of the others. But we might not play them all right now because I also want to play PC 98 games soon. PC 88 or 98 games. Because we haven't played any of those for a while, we've still only played 2 PC 88 games on stream. Just The Scheme and Zeliar. But there's another PC 88 game that is relatively well-known, kind of a little bit infamous, that I want to play. And I guess it's appropriate too because it just kind of so happens to be a little bit of a Castlevania clone. Platformer. So we might have to play that soon. Oh yeah, so if you haven't noticed, I'm working on a 2-page spread right now. The next 2 pages together as one. I was just doing the layout. Yeah, I need to play all the games. I don't actually need to play all the games. There's plenty of games I don't want to play. Most of them modern. But there's about a billion games I want to play. See, that's why we don't need modern games. Because the amount of old games that I want to play is unending. It's a never-ending list. And yet, there are some more new games I want to play. We will have to play Armored Core 6 sometime soon. We have to get to Octopath Traveler 2. We have to get to these Vanillaware games. I want to catch up with some of the Vanillaware games. I mean, there's new ones that came out. There's a new one that came out. I forget the name of it. And there was one from last year, 13 Sentinels. And there's a bunch of other Vanillaware games I need to play at some point. I want to play all of them. But I think we might have to play 13 Sentinels, the one that came out last year, pretty soon. It's really cool. I want to play it. So many games. So there are actually a few new games here and there. I mean, there's a bunch of other relatively new games I'd like to try. I mean, there's new stuff from Nintendo I want to play as well. Like Pikmin 4 came out this year, and I do want to play that eventually. I just want to play the old Pikmins first. And the new Yakuza games I also want to play eventually, but I want to play the old Yakuzas first. There's a lot of games I want to play. All right, I think we can start the process of art. What about you guys? Are there any video games that you want to play? Tell me about your video game, your video game wants. Oh, wait a second. Why is that like that? Why is that like that? When did that happen? Or when I zoomed out? It's a little bit annoying. Overwatch? Yeah, Gizmo is just like over... Is that the only game you play right now? Gizmo? Overwatch? Just Overwatch? Metroid Prime 4? Oh. Did that come out yet? Maybe I should... Should I point this down more? If I had it screwed onto the end of this thing, it wouldn't be like this. I guess that's okay. It'd be like that. Alright, wait, where's the... This is the paper. Okay. How can I position this? Hey, Jessica Hot Jams, what's up? Aliens Dark Descent. What is that again? There we go. Tape it right about here. Welcome, Jessica Hot Jams. As you can see, we don't always play Amiga games all the time. Sometimes we draw art on the stream. welcome. I hope you like art. I have a song request thing going as well. You may use it if you wish. Magic the Gathering. I didn't know you played Magic the Gathering. Metroid Prime 4 is not out yet. The only new game you're interested in playing at this time. Oh, so when it comes out. So in other words, there's nothing on now. There's nothing that Monica wants to play right now until... Wait, what is this? Spring Stadium Zone Sonic 3D Blast. So that's this unique Saturn version of Sonic 3D... Was it called Blast? Sonic 3D Blast? The Genesis game, right? Is it the same game as the one that's on Genesis, but just with the CD soundtrack, or is it different? So how much Magic the Gathering and Overwatch do you play, Gizmo? Are you playing that while you watch streams? Okay, I'm going to begin drawing now. Oh, this is more zoomed in than I thought it would be. How can I... Should I zoom this out more? Maybe I have no choice. Maximum zoom out? I don't know about this song, to be honest. I like Sonic music, but I don't know about this song. More like this. Okay. I guess that's about... Well, you can see a little bit of this thing on the stream, but whatever. It doesn't matter, really. It's like XCOM but aliens. You know what? I never played that much XCOM. I only remember playing a little bit of it on PS1, and it was too complicated for me in those times. Go back and try XCOM one of these days. Similar updated graphics and OST. Oh, so they updated the graphics as well. Is it just a completely new soundtrack, or is it a CD version, or is it a remix soundtrack? Maybe 5 matches a day on each. 5 matches? Oh, so what is that, like an hour a day of each? A little bit here and there. Nintendo soundtracks, for the most part, I don't think you have to be wary. I seem to recall that DuckTales very oddly gets a mute. It may depend. For right now, I would say don't worry about it, and then we'll see. I have Nintendo tracks on my list. I got all kinds of like retro Nintendo stuff. There's like Yoshi's Island on there. There's Mario RPG music on my playlist. There's a few others. There's Mario 64 music on my playlist too. Probably okay. Is that a 2B pencil? No, it's actually 4H. Oh, actually it's 2H. You know, oh yeah. Oh no, they're 2H. No, I don't use 2. I don't like 2B pencils. The ink is too smudgy. I like the harder ink. So usually I use 2H or 4H. These happen to be 2H. Any roll requests? I don't remember much of anything getting muted beyond things you would expect on stream before. As far as game music, there's certain things I had to take off my playlist, like certain music from the PC game The Longest Journey. You really wouldn't expect that to, but just the weirdest stuff gets mutes because of like this certain things being sampled, and like in that case it was just that certain songs were sampled by certain bands. Yeah, I don't know. If I just don't worry about it for now. Usually retro music is pretty safe. Yeah, so I use I use 4H pencils and I use microns for inking. And hey, Mr. Leo, how's it going? Welcome to Mr. Leo Fashionably Late. Seems like Amiga HQ Castle Master title music. Castle Master. Jessica Hot Jams. I'm not. Let's see if it's as good as the Castle Warrior theme. I bet it's not though, because nothing could possibly be that good. In fact, I'll put it in. I'll put it in myself. But this Bardic Broadcast like this song? I don't think I've seen this game. Oh, this is Castle Master. Oh yeah, there it is. Castle Warrior. Where's the Castle Warrior theme? Man, is it not on here? Oh. Damn it. Oh no. Maybe I'll just play it off my own iTunes then. Mr. Leo, how is it doing today? One art, coming right up, Mr. Leo. Hey, do you guys know what I had for dinner tonight? I had sushi. I went to Conveyor Belt Sushi. We actually have one nearby. I went out and I found it. Oh, you know what? This song's getting pretty good. This song's getting pretty good. I like this. He beat Roston. That was the Master System version, right? Never played the Master version. Arcade Roston is like a very early game that I streamed. One of the earliest games I streamed. And I beat it on stream a long time ago. I'm definitely due to go back and replay it sometime. It's pretty difficult, but you just need to like know the final stage, since you run out of continues in the final stage. But I guess the Master System version, you don't get continues or something, right? Or you get limited continues. That seems pretty hard as well. Is it maybe a bit too zoomed out now? I guess. No, that's probably good, I suppose. Because I don't want to have to move the camera around a whole bunch. So I'll leave it like that for now. Continue with the drawing of the art. I see the Santa Alpha is coming out. That's right. It's November the 30th. The times of Yule Tide are almost upon us. Is everybody ready for the times of Xmas? Everybody prepared? I've finished most of my Christmas shopping. In a box in my closet here, I've got a whole bunch of Christmas presents. Though I haven't fully finished it yet. I just need to pick up a few more things from the store. You guys done your Christmas shopping? Who here has started their Christmas shopping? By the way, I also have a birthday coming up very soon, December 9th. So if you want to buy me something, feel free. Some bits. Is your Christmas shopping just throwing bits at people? Some Xmas shopping today, but far over. Xmas shopping. An honored tradition. Got to do that Xmas shopping. You gotta buy stuff for the kids. You gotta buy stuff for the family, the parents. It's mostly purchased. Well, look, here's art from the last page. Let's use it as a reference. That. Look at that. Art that happened. Oh, Black Friday? I did not. I didn't buy a thing. I realized I probably should have waited to buy my new microphone until Cyber Monday. because I would have got like 30% off of what I paid. I failed to think of that. Aside from that, oh wait a second, very nice. Monica put this in. That's actually a song that's on my playlist. But now we're gonna pause that and we're gonna have a special guest star song from Castle Warrior to complement the Castle Master. One of the best songs in Amiga. One of the best songs. But I did like the Castle Master song as well. Still, you can't compete with the best. You hate exchanging gifts, so you make a joint donation to charity? Huh. Well, I think that's respectable. I understand. It can be an annoying obligation, but I kind of like the event of it, the excuse as an event to come together, and I don't know, I like it, even though it essentially is just shuffling money around and buying things off of people's Amazon's lists. But I still like it. I know it's kind of dumb. Yeah, the Leo, that's right. The Leo Fund is a very legitimate, valid, and important charity in these tough times. Isn't this song good? I'm gonna play Castle Warrior sometime on a stream. It was worth it, but I could have held out with that mic a little longer. Could have saved a few bucks. But what's done is done. Hey, Radon. Hey, welcome back. How's it going? How are you doing, Radon? Good to see you back. Salutations to you. I'm drawing Flipside. That comic, you've heard of it. Fees. He's known for enjoying it, however. It's okay to enjoy Flipside. Do not feel ashamed of your Flipside enjoyment. A few weeks. I never know when somebody's using some kind of weird slang. You know, these days, it's like a few fees. I don't know. That might mean something to somebody. Like, oh yeah, a few. Just kind of go along with it. Oh, a few fees, huh? Yeah. You know, I guess there has been a few fees since I've done many things. But in just a few more fees, Christmas will be upon us, so everybody be ready. Is everybody ready for Christmas? Is everybody ready to go out caroling and kiss someone under the mistletoe and deck the halls with wreaths of holly? Are you going to deck your halls with wreaths of holly? Are you? You might at least do that one. December happens tomorrow. December is tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh boy. December. That is the special month of specialness. Well, I used to love December when I was a kid, because then we'd get out the advent calendars. Open up the little windows every day. That was exciting. Let's see. You guys like the Castle Warrior song? Hope that you do. I feel like this version of the song is not quite exactly right, but I guess it's good enough. There's some good music on Amiga. Maybe you guys can find some more Amiga music to put in the playlist. Let's keep that Amiga music coming. But you know what? Now we can go back to Mario 64 music, which is also very good. One of the best Mario soundtracks. As we've learned from the music ranking list, one of the best was this. Did I rank this as the best, or was there another that was better? I think it's ranked above Mario RPG. The guy who sung Fairy Tale of New York died today. Fairy Tale of New York? Should I know that? Not quite sure I know. Sorry. Sorry to hear that, though. Musha. Musha is good, yeah. Musha is good. This shadow is annoying from this thing. This shadow. Stupid shadow. It's like right in the way of the art. Whatever, I guess. It could be helped. The most popular Christmas song? Fairy Tale of New York? Huh. Oh. Well, I'm sure I'd recognize it if I heard it then. I kind of like Christmas songs, but I guess I don't remember that one. I do like Christmas songs, though. But I guess many people do not like Christmas songs. Many people, in fact, hate them. Well, don't put any Christmas songs in the playlist, because those will get a mute. You can't actually listen to them. I mean, they'll be a little too risky. But you can put in music from Christmas nights. That should be okay. How come Mario 64 never got a Christmas re-release? How come there's no Christmas Mario 64? Huh? Oh. I already feel a bit tired, but I need to like finish this. We're gonna have to work hard. We have to work hard tonight. I'd like to finish this whole 2-page spread. I'm doing a 2-page spread, by the way. That's why it's the extra wide. Oh, what's this? Here, wait, I can't see clearly the bomb request. Let me put it over here. Let me put the chat over here so I don't have to look all the way through there. Remember, when you're streaming, it's important to prepare your stream properly. Do not be lazy and forget to prepare your stream. What is this? Fight Team Trick Trail from No Fear Downhill mountain bike. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the one you posted in the Discord, Gizmo. Put this in the Gizmo. Huh. Is it just me or wait, hold on. Oh, what? I thought there was 2 songs playing. What the heck? Why is there two songs? What the heck is that? Wait, what? I don't even know what was doing that. Why was there... What was that music playing? What the hell? That's weird. I guess we'll have to start Gizmo's thing over. That's... I just minimized the window and I reopened it and then it stopped. An ad? I guess so. That's pretty weird. At first I was like, Gizmo, this song. Wait. Is it doing it again? It's doing it again. Look, when I pause, the thing is... Wait, what? Where is that coming from? Oh, hold on a second. Is there some pop-up ad on my computer? And then when I do that, it stops. What the hell? When I go to next, it's still there. It's still there. What is causing that? Okay, that is... Is it in Discord? Let me close Discord. It must be coming from one of these other tabs, I guess. Begin the technical stream. What the hell was that? Okay, reopen Nightbot. It wasn't... I don't know if it was the song that Gizmo was playing. That's really... It's doing it again! Nightbot is causing that. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know. Where would that be coming from? I'm trying to look at all my other tabs. Wait, hold on. Do I have anything else open that could be causing that? Maybe I should restart my computer. Oh, Nightbot. I don't know. Let me just close some things. Let me close all the things that I don't need. Try to narrow it down. Like, Nightbot seemed to trigger that. Oh, wait. Now it just... Where's it coming from? Do I have a virus on my computer or something? Okay, let me just try closing all my Chrome windows. It's still there. It's not coming from a tab. It wasn't coming from any of the tabs. I don't know where it's coming from. Like, what is open? Is OBS haunted? Like, at this point, it has to be OBS? I don't know. What the hell? It's not being caused by anything else. Do I... Hold on. What else can I close? Is Steam? Let's just make sure that we exit Steam. I don't know. Maybe it was being caused by Steam somehow? Skype? I have that on. Turn that off. What else? That's about everything, I think. Okay, let's just wait and see if it happens again. It's not happening.
What a mysterious sound. It sounded like some kind of old school game. Could that have been like a... Could it be like a virus on my computer? That just makes random noise, but I haven't heard it. Well, I was using my computer earlier in here. Okay. It seems to be gone. I'm going to open Chrome back up. But when I closed it before, it didn't stop it. So I don't think it's coming from here. Maybe the song sound like an ad. Yeah, it's something like that. Maybe the song that Gizmo requested put a virus in my computer. No, it says it's saying invalid video in the Musha OS now, even though it's playing before. That's weird. Alright, well, I guess go ahead and do the song requests again if you guys want to. I have to tell ya, that's pretty weird. Very creepy. Creepy Christmas. Time for creepy Christmas. Alright, put the Musha back in there. Alright guys, how's everyone doing now? Are you guys all okay after that haunting? You doing alright? Mysterious haunting. It doesn't seem to be happening now. We seem to be okay. It's pretty interesting. What could cause that? There's been some... been some kind of mysterious invisible pop-up ad, I guess. Really weird. Alright, well, anyway, what should we talk about now? Is everybody too scared to talk? There it is. Now it's playing the Musha LS. Music. gonna finish off the last of the rum and coke.
Okay, it's all inside of me.
Ah, that's nice. Isn't that good?
Never finished Musha Aleste before.
Seems like a good game. There's so many shmups, but it's hard to finish them all. It takes time to do it. They're hard. There's so much shmups. Musha seems like a good game. You could stand to play more or less games. More or less games would be good. I guess it's... What are your favorite shooters? Wow. I guess my favorites, boringly, is the stuff like Radius and Archive. I was thinking recently that I really want to play more Archives on Steam. There's a bunch of Archive games that I've never played. It'd be cool to play all the Archives sometime. So I'm thinking I might want to do some Archives sometime in the future. Voice is low? Oh. Hello! I'm here. Or was the music too loud? Oh, Lotus 3. Ultimate Challenge, Amiga. Hey, another Amiga song. Good, wow. This is... I'll turn the music down a little bit. It should be, I don't know, can you hear me? Should be okay. It should be alright. Oh, my favorite shooter? I said my favorites are mainly just R-Types and Gradius, so pretty standard, boring picks. But those are my favorites, R-Types and Gradiuses. But there's Gradius and R-Type games I still haven't played. So I need to play the rest of them at some point. Yeah, I don't know. My favorite is probably just like Gradius 3, maybe. I really like Gradius 3. I mean, Axlay is really good too. Axlay, Gradius 3, Super R-Type. Those are probably my favorites. The Lightning Force is really good too. There's a lot of really good ones, really. Of course, the Guardian Legend on NES is amazing. Like, to the extent that that counts as a shooter. But, you know, Guardian Legends is more of a hybrid game. Shooter Zelda. I do like hybrid games, though. And you know, it's been quite a while since I've played those. I have actually beaten Super R-Type and Gradius 3 on stream. But that was like... Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember me? Because that's also, like, probably pre-Flip Nintendo. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember the Great Flipsider beating Super R-Type and Gradius 3 on stream? I never did beat R-Type 3 on stream, though. I played it. I never beat it. And I beat an Axeland stream. I don't know if you remember that. All this stuff that was a long time ago. You remember? Yeah, Gizmo does not remember. He was not around. Poor Gizmo. A victim of time. Just because of the fact that he happened to not be around yet, he is not allowed to remember. Travesty. So unfair. Right, Gizmo? How about some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game music? Pretty good. Okay, let's see. Alright, yeah, you can see this. So this should be good. You ever met a shooter you couldn't beat? And your Twitch skills are not up to par? Well, you could do it. You just... A lot of it is not really... Well, the Twitch skills are very helpful, but you can always substitute with memorization. Or a lot of time you can. You could do it. I mean, mine are only okay as well. Mine are not that great. My reflexes, that is, not that great. I mean, they're okay. I guess my shooter skills are okay, but they're not that great. It really requires a lot of concentration. It's pretty hard. Pretty hard on stream, especially, to do well in shmups, because it's hard to really concentrate to the level you need to. But you just end up substituting it with learning, learning the stages. But that's probably true for most people. Most people are it's gonna take time to learn the stages. Nobody beats the classic shmups like blinds on the first attempt. Nobody does that. Not even the best retro game players. Well, I'm certainly not the best, but, you know, I've acquired some skills. Probably better at platformers, though, than shmups. More Equinox! Okay, guys, time to turn the audio up. Now get ready. I'm turning the audio up for Equinox. That means the next song, hopefully it's not, what is it? Yumi's Odd Odyssey. Alright, that's not, luckily that's not like a really dense audioscape song. So you may be spared somewhat. But the next song is going to be very loud. Until if I don't remember to turn it down right away. So be warned. Be warned, your ears, Gizmo. Be warned. The next song. I turn this one up. We must listen to the sounds of Equinox loud. I like how this song has got breathing. The fifth stage. Does anybody here... So, I mean, you guys don't remember my playthrough of Equinox, I guess? Nobody here does? Does anybody here even remember Equinox? Does anybody here, like, know what Equinox is? Are there people here that don't know what Equinox is? One of the best games on Super Nintendo? I bet some of you don't know Equinox. That means I need to play it again. I gotta play Equinox again on stream. It's almost time. But I also need to replay Persona 1 first. That's in it. For your time. Yeah, that will be before your time. It might have, like, Mr. Leo and or Skittles could have been around for that. Because they were around before Fliptendo to an extent. They were around in the before times. But I don't know how much they remember. If Insane Nachos were here, he hasn't been around in a while, but if Insane Nachos were here, he's been around. He's like the oldest Flipsider viewer. He'd been around almost since the beginning. Since the first time I streamed. But and eat, and he still comes around, you know, every once in a while. He kind of just drops by, but he hasn't been around too much. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hope he comes back. By the way, the classic. He's the classic of the yellow named viewers. Now we have the modern yellow name viewer, Monocule. Monocule is he's keeping the yellow names alive in chat, which is very important because you gotta have you gotta have that for good color variety. You gotta have those yellow names. Back in the old days, it was Insane Nachos who was the classic yellow name person. You changed it from blue just for me? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Monocule. I feel like I vaguely remember you being blue. I don't know. Monocule. 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 Alright, I'll be loud. Sorry. Put it down. That should be a more listenable level. Doo-doo. But, oh, remember the song? It's very hard. It's very hard. Yeah. Oh, I used to love singing to this song. Who remembers that? You guys should remember that. It's very hard. Well, when you play this game, Umihara Kawase, you will find that it's very hard. You know this game, it kinda looks a little bit easy, but it's not. It's very hard. It's a really hard game. It's actually really hard. It's really hard. Oh, it's really hard. But don't you know that it is really hard? This video game is not easy. It's really hard. It's a really hard game that they made to make you suffer and to die. This game, it's very hard. It could actually kill you because it's that hard. It's a video game that murders people. In real life, it's really hard. Remember that song? You guys remember that song? The really hard song from Umihara Kawase? Oh, classic. Now I always think about the really hard song whenever this song plays. I always want to sing. Racer gets smudged so easily. He's smudged so easily. It's really hard. It's really hard. Oh man, this is on my playlist. It would have been pretty funny though if one of you had requested this. What song could come up next? On the Flipsider playlist, you never know, there's so many songs. Oh, I'm so excited to find out. Guys, what's your favorite song on the Flipsider playlist? Let me know in the chat. Well, don't you know it's really hard? It's really hard game. SD The Great Battle 4, a game that Skittles made me play. I've never gone back to finish it. Shameful. When am I going to go back and finish this game for Skittles? Skittles deserves more than that. He deserves better. When will Skittles finally be treated with the respect that a great man like him deserves? was trying to see if I get a Come On Bruh to appear in chat. Weren't able to get it. Didn't dig that Come On Bruh. Oh yeah, this is good. Super Famicom game. We got plenty of Super Famicom tracks in the playlist. Super Famicom, very reliable system for the good music. Yeah, Skittles must be in lurk mode. Didn't even use the command, but he lurks. Skittles always lurks in the background. He's always lurking there. Girls Club Party. That is actually in my playlist too. But I like it when you request songs that are also like exact songs from my playlist. It means we have synergy. Do you guys know what synergy is? Synergy is energy that has committed sin. It's on YouTube, so I missed your comment. Oh, well, all I said, Monocule, was that, you know who's the best? That Monocule fellow. He's the best. Love him. I got the coveted Mono Bruh. The Monocule version of the Come On Bruh. The Mono Bruh. Good day when you can evoke an precious Mana Bruh. Oh, and then the Mana Lull followed up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have to turn this up. I'm just gonna turn this up louder, so you guys know.
Johnny said he kissed her. Michael hasn't called. Dennis was suspended. He was surfing in the hall. Jennifer like Jason. Tracy says she knew. Get everyone together. Only one thing we can do.
Girls Club. Girls Club Party.
Talk until it's
2:30.
Pretend that we're
Totally
totally
new.
cool.
Girls Club. Girls Club Party.
Gotta figure out who's
Who likes
with
who?
who. Listen up, girl.
You snooze. You lose. Oh man, replay it. More like figure out how to play it in the first place, because you couldn't play the damn game. The emulator can't run it. You got it crashing every 3 seconds. It sucks.
For serving mystery meat. Keisha brought you high time.
This one doesn't make sense.
Courtney wants them too. Get everyone together. Only
Only
one thing we can do.
Girls Club. Girls Club Party.
Talk until it's
2:30.
Pretending that we're totally cool.
Guys, sometimes we pretend that we're totally cool, right? We're like a girls' club.
Gotta figure out who's with who. Listen
up,
up,
girls.
girls.
You snooze, you lose. This song makes me feel like I'm in the girls' club. I like you guys.
The girls' club.
Yeah, it can. It can't run a lot of games. CDI emulation sucks. We looked into it. There's nothing you can do for a lot of these games. There's just like nothing you can do. The CDI emulator is mainly just focused on getting these Zelda games running. Oh, but at least you were introduced to that glorious, beautiful song, so it's okay. Hailed Adventure. Is this Game Gear? You know, you want to know something, Gizmo? We've never played a single Game Gear game on stream. I have yet to get to the Game Gear. When am I going to get to the Game Gear, Gizmo? Just think of all the content we could get from the Game Gear. We've got to fix that, Gizmo. But at least I got to the X68000 first. Aren't you glad I got to the X68000 before the Game Gear? Oh, Zeta music. PC98 game. We could watch it. We kind of did. We kind of did do that when we were trying to play Girls Club, and eventually we kind of gave up and we just like kind of watched the rest of the game on YouTube. Remember? But I guess we could watch it again. And the full intro to the game is on YouTube as well. You can put it on your playlist, you can listen to it. I'm gonna have to reposition this a bit. Okay, let's just... well... I guess it's fine where it is, but... I mean, with the zoom unlock, I guess the zoom unlock can't be helped. Let's start putting this here. Or, I don't know, maybe I should put it... I need to... this bottom panel too. So maybe... like that? You do not recall that... you do not recall that it didn't happen? Pretty sure. Well, I don't know if we... I'm not sure if we watched the... If we sat down and watched the entire playthrough. Maybe we skimmed it. We definitely looked at the rest of the game past that. But I feel like we just sat down and watched... yeah, everything that was past the part that we kept freezing on. You can go back and check the bot. We also need to play PC98 games. I've actually never streamed PC98 either. I've only streamed PC88. Just 2 PC88 games. There's so much stuff. You gotta go to sleep soon? This masterpiece? Cool Borders 2? Nice. I'm sure it has good music. I'm sure the other one did too. It's too bad that like a ghost had to haunt it, Gizmo, because it sounded good to me. Oh, that's a little loud, isn't it? Wow. Oh, I see. This is the kind of song. Wow. This isn't like... would this get a mute? Hopefully this is safe from a mute. I kind of like this, I guess. No! This kind of sounds like the final boss song Otherworld from Final Fantasy X. Oh, you gonna another world awaits you. You got another world awaits you. Remember that? You knock. Another world awaits you. Yeah. Yeah. Another world awaits you. Nobu Uematsu metal. Nobu Uematsu metal. Uematsu metal. Good God. Metal. All right, that's probably as much as everyone wants to hear from that song. Now we'll go to the next one. Thank you, though. Now I'll listen to Otherworld. Did that happen before? That audio thing, I wonder if that was caused by iTunes somehow? Because it closing iTunes didn't stop it. Revenge of Shinobi. You haven't played Revenge of Shinobi yet. You should play this one. Burr, 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 burr. Alexa, play Fax Machine music on Flip PC. Yes, right away, Monocule. Oh, there's a classic song! Skittles just put it in! He did it! He put in the classic song of the stream. It has been a while, we better listen to it. Skittles is right about that. No choice. Let's all sing along, okay? Everybody start singing. One of the best YouTube songs here.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? To hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain. Hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain. Hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain. That mountain. He wants to make love to the mountain. Tough young guys, sinewy bodies, and their fingers and teeny toes. Challenge the rock. Challenging
Death.
Why do I climb a mountain? Because I'm in love.
Yes, this is the only non-video game song I know. I have
There
non-video
is a
game music
passionate
on my iPod,
Kirk on the mountain.
but
Kirk is
can't
on the
put it on the
Kirk
playlist because we'll get mutes.
Now,
I have
in
a
order to
little bit.
create that illusion,
My iPod is
some of
like
the most
60% video
sensational
game music though.
men who not only climb, but are
70%.
voracious, fleeting, and elusive, and peripheral. And that's putting
That's
me on
putting
the
me
mountain.
on the mountain.
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain.
Hold it,
please.
please.
To hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain. To hug the mountain. To envelop
Art,
that mountain.
purest
Hug
form.
the
That's
mountain.
right. Skittles is right.
That mountain.
Everyone
That
listen to
mountain.
Skittles. He's right.
He wants to make love
He
to
wants
the
to make
mountain. And the
And
climb
the climb
is going
going.
where no
Where
man
no
has
man's
gone
gone
before. Where no man has gone before. Challenge the rock.
Challenge the rock.
Challenging.
Challenging death.
Why do I climb the
Why do I
mountain?
climb the mountain?
Because I'm in love.
Because I'm in love. I'm in love with the mountain. FallOnYourSword.com. I'm in love. That is the best stupid remake song. Oh, flip side or compliment? Are you thank you, Mr. Leo. Are you redeeming that because you want a compliment or you just want to make your own compliment of Flipsider? You're allowed both things. You're allowed both things. Maybe I should give you a compliment back. Mr. Leo, your excellent chat participation, as always. Why do I compliment the Mr. Leo? Because I'm in love. All that fluff about the mountain isn't even the big part of the Star Trek movie. It's the big... He's climbing the mountain at the beginning. Isn't that like the first scene? How about some NES music? Have you heard Data and Picard song? No, I have not heard the Data Picard song. I guess, you know what? If you guys, we could try some other silly joke songs if you guys want to see how they are. But I don't see how anything's going to come close to Kirk in the Mountain. Yeah, you do have to spend points to compliment me, yeah. It's to keep all the unbridled, unruly compliments in check. Now remember, any episode or movie with the motion chip data sucks. It sucks. It doesn't just suck, it sucks. Cast Flipsider as correct as ever. Now, any stream or chat with a motion chip Skittlebrow is good. I love when Skittles puts his emotion chip in, because that's when things get really interesting. The Western holodeck. Let's just talk about. All right, Demo's not here right now. Maybe she's lurking. Maybe she'll come out of lurking to chastise us. But let's talk about Star Trek. Now's our chance. The Western holodeck program replaces. Yeah, is that called a fistful of datas? I think the name of the episode is a fistful of datas. Right? Am I right about that? And that's a later episode. It's like that might be season 6. I'm not sure if it's 5 or 6. I think it's 6. I like Japanese music. Yes. I have a bad case of diarrhea Japanese learning English. Nope, I know what that is. That is getting skipped immediately. Nope. That's not the kind that I like, Skittles. Delete. Can I delete that right now? Oh, yes, I can. Nope, gone. Nice try, Skittles. Look at Skittles. No. Put an actual... You'll have to do better than that. Even the town harlot? Yes. That's right. By the way, that episode, the Fistful of Datas episode, that episode is alright. And then, like, Troy plays, like, Counselor Troy is, like, Billy the Kid or something. That episode's okay. It's a very silly episode, but kind of entertaining. You know, the problem with that episode is it's not quite silly enough. It needed to be silly. It's not quite the level of, like, Genesis or the Masks one, where it's so entertaining because it's not crazy enough. It's a little more boring than you would think it would be. Also an Alexander episode. Yeah, Alexander episodes are the worst episodes. Already Lightfoot. You know, I don't understand the Wesley hate. I think Wesley's fine. I like Wesley because I like the kid who plays him. What's his name again? Oh yeah, Will Wheaton. He was in Stand By Me. He's a good. He's fine. I don't. Wesley sucks though. Charles Bronson, no. Alexander does suck. Wesley's like a lot, but you don't like child actors? Is that just because, like, you don't like children? I like child actors. I mean, I like when shows have children in them. Because, like, there's good for, like, to see things from the child point of view, I guess. It's like, it's kind of cool that, there's the older stuff. Late 80s for Dramatic Death. I disagree. I think there's, like, lots of classic stuff with kids, like The Goonies, Stand By Me, The Explorers. There's lots of, like, either, like, like... And even, like, the more modern, like, what is that, Stranger Things? Except only the first season of that is any good at all. But just kill us if you don't like it. That's right. That is what I'll do. The song's quite good. There's a lot of classic stuff. E.T. is a great movie. I don't know, I just feel like from the 80s there's a lot of classic stuff with child actors. And they can do a surprisingly decent job of acting. Maybe maybe not in TV shows. Okay, maybe more in movies. I guess I'm thinking more of movies. Maybe not in TV shows or sitcoms. I don't know. Even in sitcoms, they can be fine. They can be fine as far as sitcoms go. Great acting is not really required in sitcoms. Kind of just depends on the group. Karate Kid. He's an actual adult when they made that. Yeah, well, he's a teenager. He's like portraying a teenager, so that's kind of different. The kids of Poltergeist were very good.
We would follow every toast with a song.
Okay. Who the heck is the dude in this song who's like singing Picard? Who's that guy? So how's he imitating the voice? Is this some sort of AI thing? What the heck is this? Pogo? It does sound like Pogo. I know the group Pogo. I think I have a Pogo song on my iPod, actually. Oh yeah, Pogo. Right. Oh, so it's just a Pogo song. But is it... This is the... All music will be like this. It like kind of already is. Like all music is like just bland, synthesized. It all sounds the same. All music, like all modern music, sucks. But it's kind of been bad for a while though. Did you like this? It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. I guess I don't... Wait, this will get him... Will this get a mute, though? Or now he's doing Pi. Star Trek? So, this is actually by the band Pogo, huh? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm watching the video, kinda. Yeah, he's singing as the characters. I guess that's kind of... It's like the song itself kind of needs the video, I guess. I don't know. How are they doing... all I'm interested in is like how they're doing their voices. So, I mean, it's just they're just sampling voices from the show, and then... Oh yeah, I know where like this comes from, where he's... What episode is that? Where he's imitating Professor? They're like on the shuttle, the four of them, and then I don't remember what episode that is. They're mimicking the Admiral. Yeah, that was a good moment. So I compare these to A Summer's Day, and I'm not sure what episode that comes from. So the Data stuff, I have no idea what.
Twist.
Yeah, it was okay. That was okay. Pogo, huh? I guess I like Pogo. I like some of Pogo's stuff, I guess. That's all right. That's all right. That is not a classic like the way that the Kirk's song is, but it's okay. As long as it doesn't get us a mute. I don't know how old that is. There you go. Oh god, who knows what game this is from? Does anybody remember? We streamed it. Classic. No cheating. Alright guys, what game is this from? No cheating. talk to the Ferengi guy on screen to convince him to give up Pointer and Mother. He recites some Shakespeare poetry. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That one. Yeah. One of your faves. Yes, it's a very good game. It's one of people's favorite games. I mean, it's some people's favorite game. No, it's not like my favorite. It's not like my favorite adventure game, but it's really cool game. Alright, guys. Alright. What's some other good Star Trek episodes? Quick, let's talk more Star Trek. Alright, guys, what's the best Picard episode and what's the best Data episode? Go! Snatcher, that's right, this is Snatcher. Maybe the best song from Snatcher, maybe? Alright, I think I'm ready to start the thinking process. Yeah, I still need to play Policenauts. I gotta play Policenauts sometime. I'm gonna get around to that one of these days. Oh man, that's when I gotta put that on my list, Policenauts. That should be played. That should be played sometime in the not too distant future. I'm writing that down on the list right now. Policenauts. Do I have a PS1 category here? Let's put that there. Policenauts. Yeah, we gotta play that. It's a lot of fun. Fantastic is good. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, I know. That's true. It is absurd that they're not available. Man, what can you do? Should be. And the PS1 Policenauts, which is the one that people know, like there's a PC 98 version of Policenauts that has really cool art, and maybe arguably better art than the PS1 version. And that one doesn't have translation. Yeah, PS1 and Saturn. Those are probably similar versions, I would imagine. I don't know if one's better than the other, but yeah. The other one that's notable, I guess, is the PC 98 version. It's for having really cool art, maybe probably better art than the PS1 version. But I don't know. I guess the PS1 version has animation or something. Oh, this pen is gonna die. But I mean, I would probably have to play the PS1 version because that's the one that has the translation, and that's fine. We should check out the PC 98 version too. Take a look at it, you know. Xenoblade Chronicles. Warplay. Here's a game I haven't played. I actually own it, but I never got around to playing it. Just didn't get around to it. I'm sure it's great. There's 3 of them now. There's 3 of these. It's crazy. Oh, this pen sucks. This pen sucks. I need a new pen. Let me just get my next pen. There it is. See the pen? It's a pen. And not a 10 pen. Fresh pen. Fresh ink. Not like that stale pen. Stale garbage pen. This pen is fresh. Pretty good. Have any of you guys played any of the Xenoblade games? Have any of you guys played any Xeno games, and which one? Relate your Xeno stories. I myself have played, of course, the classic Xeno series, which I'm also probably due for a replay. And I played the first 2 Xenosagas bought the third Xenosaga, I never played it. It looked good though. And then I didn't play any of the Xenoblades except for Chronicles X, which is like the side Xenoblade game. That's the only I played. Well, I like it, it's cool. That's like the open world one. You pilot mechs around. It's a pretty cool game. I never got around to this doesn't seem that good either, even though it's a fresh game. I'd like to play, yeah, I don't know. I kind of have to go back and play all of those games. I never streamed them. Oh, except for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I did stream Xenoblade Chronicles X. And that was also before the days of Flip Nintendo. That was somewhat early streams, though. Mr. Leo and Skittles are the only ones who could possibly remember that. Certain other people might have been around for a long time. Like DJ Ruby has been around for a long time. My eraser. Where did I do my eraser? It fall on the ground. Well, just goes on the list with all the other games. So many games to play. So many damn games to play. So many RPGs. We don't have time to play any of the other RPGs because we have to play Persona 1, the most important one. So all the other RPGs have to wait. Even the RPGs I've played, I gotta go back and stream them. Like, you know, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, the classic Final Fantasy games. I never beat them on stream. That means I have to play them again. We have so many RPGs. We have to play all the RPGs. And we barely played any of them. We have to play all of them. When are we gonna have the time? When will we have the time to play all the RPGs? That's gonna be hard. Oh man. But I have streamed Xenoblade Chronicles X though. So at least that one is taken care of. I have streamed Octopath Traveler 1. I have streamed Persona 5. Streamed a couple, streamed a few. Just so many games. Who knows what game this is from? It's from a Colic viewer request or subscriber request that I want to go back to sometime because it was pretty fun. I like the music from it too. There's just so many games to play. There's too many video games. What are we gonna do? It's never gonna be time to play all the games. I'm gonna have to be playing games until I'm 100 years old. And you know, eventually when video games are outlawed and they stop making games, I might start to be able to slowly catch up. But it's still gonna take me to like 100 years old to play all the games. That's how long it's gonna take. Will you will you guys still be watching me when I'm 100 years old streaming games? This is a question for the chat. Going out there. Who will still be around? You know, I'm what am I now? 45? I think I'm about to turn 46. In 10 days, I'm gonna turn 46. That's almost half of the life force of my body absorbed into the ether. Who's gonna still be watching me when I'm 100 years old? Will anybody still be here? You guys are gonna be old too. Wait, you guys are old, right? You'll be 100 years old too. Will you still be watching on your computers? The streams? Will you still be here? Will you be in like the old folks' home? Lying in your bed watching the stream on your gigantic wall TV where the entire wall's a TV? And your keyboard will be like a cybernetic interface. Will you just simply think about what you want to type and then it appears in the chat? That's gonna be pretty cool when they invent that in about 15 more years. The cybernetic chat interface. Are you guys looking forward to that? I am. And then when people go to type on their little keyboards, you're gonna be like Scotty in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, and you'll be like, oh, a keyboard, how quaint. Because you will have a cybernetic mind keyboard interface. You can just type into chat with your mind. Even Scotty never saw that coming, did he? Does anybody remember the Star Trek The Next Generation episode where I think it's 6th season where Scotty they resurrect Scotty and he comes on board the Next Generation Enterprise and he's all old. Tape on this side of the board. It should have the other side. Why is there tape on this side of the board? Yeah, the other side of the board. Duh. I got this mixed up because I'm drawing them wrong. Let's retake it. I want to ink on top of the page. I've never done a stupid thing in my life. That felt weird. It's freaking paper. Yeah, let's see. We'll just tape it on top and bottom. Did we not hear this song already? Huh. I feel like I could have sworn we heard this already. We might have because I opened and closed those things, so we might have heard this already. The song's pretty awesome though. Alright, how about some more Zeta music? That sounds good to me. Maybe one of these days I'll play Zeta PC98 game. Stream. Yeah, we have to play a PC98 game. You get to stream from PC98. There's a lot of cool looking adventure games on PC98. They might be cool to, this is not really aligned. Oh, I guess it's close enough. But as I was just saying, there's just so many games to play. I want to play PC98 games as well. So many games to play. At some point, we'll play some PC98 games. But I think the platformer that I want to play, spoilers, it's Rusty. You probably haven't heard of Rusty anyway. That'll probably be the next game after we finished with X68000 games that I want to check out. And to go back to the PC98 or PC88. I believe that game is PC88. It's a platformer. Maybe it's PC98. I don't remember. But that's another one that's a little bit more well known for PC88 stuff. Since it's kind of like Castlevania-ish clone on that computer system, but it's like you play as a green-haired anime girl. It's pretty good. That should be pretty exciting to check out. Rusty. Now here's some good classic music. Earthworm Jim. I love the Earthworm Jim soundtrack. It's such a good soundtrack. What? That's right, Monocule. Don't give up. Keep putting those songs in. Phantasy Star 2. Hey, what happened to Skittles? I thought he was gonna put in more funny songs. Was it? I guess he gave up after the Dr. Chakotay one. This probably can't find anything as good as the Captain Kirk song. I don't think that there is anything as good. It can't. It just can't. That song can't be topped. It just can't be topped. It was the best one. Phantasy Star 2 music is good. Hey, that's another game you gotta play. At some time in the future. Phantasy Star 2. You gotta play the rest of the Phantasy Star games. Still have only played Phantasy Star 1. Epic Rap Battles? Nah, I never. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never actually watched Epic Rap Battles. No. Genius, huh? Yeah, better not put any of those on the song request. That seems like it would not be a good idea. You ever play any Phantasy Stars, Monocule? I mean, Monocule. Good job, Ruler. I'm a big fan of your straight lines. Yeah, good job, Ruler. Why, thank you, Skittles. On behalf of Rules everywhere, I would like to thank my friend, Skittles. Wow. Give me a hug. Oh. Thank you, I continue to watch the stream. Alright, Ruler. It's time to go back to work. It's Ruler. So unruly sometimes. Only Phantasy Star 2 wasn't bad. Some people don't like that game. It's like the mazes are too mazy. I gotta try it for myself. The music is good. I thought Phantasy Star 1... Some people also say like Phantasy Star 1 is too much dungeon crawlery mazes, but I thought they were relatively simple. Simplistic for a dungeon crawler. Compared to some other stuff I played. I thought Phantasy Star 1 was pretty manageable. It's just a fun, solid RPG. So I bet I'll like Phantasy Star 2, but I will definitely play it for myself and find out for myself. So pick this. For now, I guess here's a pretty good spot. Phantasy Star 2. I should put that on the list as well. Phantasy Star 2. Oh, that song just cuts off. Whatever. Phantasy Star 2. I'm gonna put it right next to Police Knots. Fantasy. We gotta play Phantasy Star 2 sometime. We can't wait too long on that. We gotta play that. I'll put it on the next year list. So many games I want to play. So many games, but you know, we're getting to them slowly but surely. One after another, we're wiping them off the lists. Ooh, what is this again? This is from Custom Robo, some game I've never... This is one of the songs in the playlist from some game I've never even seen. There's a couple of those. I like games that are a little bit fucked up. I like games that are a little uncivilized. That's quoted thousands. Skittles, did you know that that's quoted thousands? I think at some point, wasn't quoted thousands different, and then you deleted something and changed the entire order? Pretty sure quote... I think it was post quote 500, but... I don't really remember what quote thousands to do though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Only quote 100 has meaning. I know, but still. No, I'm just saying. I remember. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it. I feel like it used to be different, but I just kind of remember them by the number. All right, here we have one of the few anime songs from one of the best anime soundtracks, Kaiju, and also the best anime. Yeah, I'm only a little bit, Skittles, only a little bit. But from now on, that quote, I like games that are a little bit fucked up. That's the new 1000. I'm getting married to that, Skittles. I'm getting married to that. That's the new 1000, and it better never change, Skittles. That better always be quote 1000. If that's not quote 1000 anymore, then I'm gonna experience a profound sense of loss. You wouldn't want that, would you, Skittles? Ooh, this music is perfect, profound sense of loss music. You guys feel the drama? You feel it? Listen, can you feel it? You're playing Mario Wonder? Nice, cool. It's on my Christmas list. I might get it for my birthday or Christmas. And when I do, that's another one that I forgot about, but that's another new game we'll play. Mario Wonder. Gotta play it. Looks pretty good. It looks kind of like an easy game for babies, but it still looks pretty good. It looks worth playing. So we will play that at some point. I Mario wonder what Skittles thinks about it. Way better level design than those new Super Mario Bros. Games. The level design seems very creative, and that's good. Some are incredibly odd. Yeah, I like that. I like odd. Odd is good. That sounds good. You're looking forward to that. Looking forward to the odd. All right, now we have some Daytona music. Are you guys ready for some Daytona music? Sky High, not the usual do-do-do-do-do-do song. No, this is more rarely heard. I like that part. Reminds me of the anime song from the 90s. It's way too chatty. Yeah. That was the thing. When I was looking at it, I was like, oh my. I was getting annoyed by that too. Yeah, I wonder. It seems like the kind of thing that little kids, and especially like thinking of like my niece and nephew, would probably like. Like, they'd probably think it's funny, like all the talking. But to me, it just seems a bit annoying. Hey, you just found the key. I wonder what will fit in the door next to you. Why don't you try it? Yeah. I wanna fly sky high. Oh, what are you saying there? Yeah, and then it's like this. That's like one of the gimmicks of the game. Is there's like constantly things talking to you. Isn't there like some kind of flowers that talk to you all the time? Like, uh-oh! And they comment. Maybe it's a game that's like made for the era of streamers. Maybe that's what they were going for. It's like constantly commenting on, uh-oh! Oh, look out! Well, that looked dangerous. Well, can you believe it? Stuff like that. Like they're constantly like commenting. I think about that. I kind of feel like that might be really annoying, but it looks worth playing now. I still want to play it. But you gotta say this about the original Mario games, they never talked to you, did they? And yet, they were still very good. Maybe they were better for it. Skittles, do you ever want to fly sky high? Fly sky high. Yeah. Whoa. Oh. Blue sky. Boom. Oh, blue skies. They're my favorite kind of skies, except for dark night skies. Okay, I guess they're my second favorite. Oh, and then cloudy, rainy skies. Those are my second favorite. So they're my third favorite. Blue skies are definitely my third favorite skies. Oh, but actually, emerald green skies. Those are my real favorites. What about purple skies? Those are actually... Okay, blue skies in the top 10 though. They're in the top 10. Pretty good skies. You know, down over like around 9 or 10. Blue skies, blue skies are those. I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna fly sky high. Let's go together. I wanna. Oh. What do you guys rate that song? I'm gonna rate it 11 out of 10. Monocule. Monocule, classic NES. One of the best Konami soundtracks, Life Force. That seems, it is a bit sky high, that is true. And if that song is sky high, this song is guts deep. Oh, dude, this song is 12 out of 10. Lyrics. I mean, in game music, yeah, usually, there's a lot of stuff with lyrics I like, actually, but you know, yeah. I guess it just depends on the song. Some stuff with lyrics I like. But, yeah, you don't want too much stuff with lyrics. I mean, but it's pretty suitable. It's pretty suited for a racing game, though. Daytona music is classic. I think a lot of the Ridge Racer songs are mostly instrumental. I don't think a lot of them have lyrics, if any. Should you go back and play some more classic racing games sometime? I get a little tired. Oh, the Konami were... I think they might have been the best. Some may say, you know, Sunsoft. Some may say Capcom. Some may say... the Follins. But I think Konami might have been the best. I love the Konami sound on NES. But they made a lot of really good music in other systems too. It's just NES. Oh, they were game music gods. Oh, guys, this is perfect. You know what this is? It's from Persona 1. The game we're gonna be playing soon. I want to learn this song. Hangoko. Poison. Paralyze. Itsumo. Yasa. I got some of that. The song is supposedly about, it's just singing about what medicines cure what status effects, because it's the pharmacy song. You know, I could hear Nakama in there, I could hear friends, I could hear fight, I could hear something about the store in the city. But the magic of Scheherazade. Not Konami, but still pretty good. Very good music. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's some really good Konami music. I believe I have some Life Force and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and what else do I have? A few things in the playlist. Takes a while to ink all this. I feel like I need a new 8 pen as well. That pen doesn't feel so good anymore. Let's go with this one a little bit. I don't feel like listening to this song. Let's do the next one. We can listen to more anime music. Sound chips? Oh yeah. Well, there was something unique about that. Definitely it's not the same. Back when systems like all had their own unique sound, and now kind of anything can sound like whatever. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's hard to go back to that, but it's pretty cool. Some of those sound chips did sound really cool. NES had its own sound. It was kind of particularly cool when you had both the Mega Drive and the Super Famicom, and they were both really different from each other, really cool in their own way. And in those days, like, we were so busy console warring that we couldn't appreciate like the uniqueness of each one. And then TurboGrafx, you had the CD sound as well. And then in the days of PS1. Redbook Audio was starting. I mean, PS1 did have its own sound chip, I think, but a lot more stuff with Redbook Audio. So you're already starting to lose that a bit. You're already starting to lose that a little bit with TurboGrafx. Although the way music sounded, like the way game music sounded on, like in CD. Speaking of which, like this, I believe this is Redbook Audio right here. Pretty awesome though. Like the way Redbook Audio sounded back in the mid to late 90s, there's just the way it was awesome. It was so good on TurboGrafx CD and like Sega CD and PS1 and Saturn. Just something about the way they composed game music was so awesome. It kind of lost something. There's still a lot of really good PS2 music though, but after that, it started to lose a little something. There was the age of decline of soundtrack music in general. But yeah, you know, what can you do? I mean, you can't really go back. You can't really go back to sound shift. That's one thing that's not going to happen. More creativity in those days. I think that's true because I think creativity was a little bit more rewarded in those days. I think creativity doesn't get as rewarded in these days. Oh, here's a Super Nintendo game, Super Famicom. that I want to play New Gear? Not sure how to say it. Kind of looks like a action RPG that a lot of people don't know about. It's pretty cool. Well, there's still stuff that's coming out that is cool occasionally, but isn't it good we can go back and continue to enjoy the games of the old days? I can play them as much as I want. We can go back and we can play X 68,000 games. We can still enjoy them. They're really cool. Enjoy all of the Red Book audio systems. You can enjoy Super Nintendo and Genesis and Game Boy and NES. You can still play them and you can still enjoy them. And it's easier to go back now and play all of these games than it used to be, because you don't have to actually own them. So, that's a pretty nice feature of the modern day. Yeah, everything is always changing. You never know what the future will bring. So much older stuff to enjoy. I'm never gonna... There's just too many games to play. There's too many cool games. I'm just happy I haven't lost my enthusiasm as some seem to have. Oh, it's still so much fun to go back and play all the old games. I don't know, maybe it's even more fun now than it used to be. I guess it helps having, you know, like a stream audience and all that. It does help. Helps keep the enthusiasm going. And now Super Nintendo E3 music. Now in the meantime, we can also listen to all the awesome game music. Yeah, this soundtrack's notably inferior to other versions of these three. But I really like this version of this song. The Oath and Kind of version of this song is really good as well. Like every version of this song is really good. If I lose my enthusiasm, well, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, Monica. You don't need to worry about that. Because there's so much stuff. But I better play all the good stuff in the meantime. You never know what could happen. You gotta play all the good stuff. You hear that, Twitch? The flip side loses enthusiasm. You're dead to Monic Fuel. So look out. You better make sure to keep Flipsider happy. Let that be a lesson to Twitch. You son of a Twitch. How can I lose my enthusiasm before we play through Persona 1? Fun. lose my enthusiasm, you basically become me. Oh no. Then I'm gonna go into people's chats and I'm just gonna post Command Bra all the time. Oh, Skittles. Oh, Skittles. More Equinox music. Let's turn up the volume, guys. Equinox music, gotta turn it up a little bit. Mr. Leo, it's Equinox music. Mr. Leo, Skittles, do you guys remember when I played Equinox? What's the first game you remember me playing? You came to my stream. What is it? Pop quiz. And you better have an answer. Don't try to give me like, oh, I don't remember. It's been so long ago, Flip. Don't give me that shit. No! You're not allowed to say no idea, Skittles. I want an answer. Demand an answer. What is the first game? Well, I first started streaming in 2014. That's the earliest you could remember. But I don't think that Skittles and Mr. Leo were around for like the first year or so. I don't know exactly. The earliest people I remember being around was like DJ Sarugi and say Nachos, and maybe a few others who've fallen by the wayside here and there. But I don't know. I don't really remember. To go back and look at those old VODs. I was saying before that a lot of my early streams. I mean, there were games that I played, like I remember, like, and we'll talk about it more in the stream anniversary, the 10-year anniversary of my streaming, which is coming up next year, February. But like the first year, I remember I streamed some stuff like Pulse Man. I played through ActRaiser 1 and 2, and Tomb Raider 1, and a full playthrough of, and I had to play that on EPSXE with very imperfect emulation. I had to like suffer my way through that, like invisible save crystals or something. It got me into streaming. Before Twitch, I had dabbled in streaming in like livestream.com or something like that. I'd like done a couple of stuff, like I streamed Battletoads a few times here and there, but it was just generally a lot harder to stream back then, so I didn't do it that much. Yeah, I love myself so much. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like fun, I guess. Oh yeah. It's okay if this song is loud. It's okay if that song is loud. Shenmue music. Let me play through the Shenmues. Shenmues are so good. Can you imagine that when I first started streaming, I hadn't played Shenmue? Crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what got. I mean, I like playing games, and I don't really know. It just seemed appealing. I don't have any kind of strong answer. It just seemed appealing to stream. I guess there was like sort of a desire to like share cool games with people or whatever. But yeah, like the first year, also like the first year I was streaming, I seem to recall I did a lot of viewer request streams in the early days. I don't know how much Mr. Leo and Skittles are around for that. A lot of viewer request streams. This just seemed like, I don't know, it's a fun way to get people involved, I guess. Oh yeah, and Brigid and Tam were around a lot in those days too. Remember they had requests? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we did a lot of those. Maybe I played various things here and there, various stuff. I remember at one point we did like a marathon of Castlevania games where I was like trying to go through and play or stream like a whole bunch of the Castlevania games, and we played through 1, 2, 3, Super Castlevania 4, Bloodlines, Rondo of Blood, the arcade Castlevania we played at that point, the first Game Boy Castlevania. Still have not played the other 2 Game Boy Castlevanias. Need to play those, and maybe a few others. I don't remember exactly. But not the X68000 one. That one I never got to. I remember playing through. See, I didn't have subscriber requests, but I would like in the early. There was some point where people started like donating bits to get me to play games. There's like a few games people paid me to play. Like Banjo-Kazooie is like one of those. I think it was Skittles that like paid me like basically the equivalent of like $10 in bits to 100% the game. It's probably not enough. And somebody paid me to 100% Mario Odyssey. Whatever they paid was not enough. That took too long. Okay, went back when we played Mario Odyssey on stream. I guess that would have been 2017 because Mario Odyssey came out in 2017. $1 seemed like a lot. Yeah, back in those days when when everything cost a nickel at your corner store in 2017. Yeah, it's like 30 now. Wow. Yeah, so that would have been 2017. Because, yeah, I played Banjo-Kazooie and Mario Odyssey, I believe, somewhere around the same time. And then I think Brigand, like, paid me to play through, like, $3 to, like, play through and beat Downwell. I kind of remember that. Might have been a few other games like that. That would have been 2017. Yeah, I don't know. Even at that point, so that was pre. No, I think I remember that Banjo-Kazooie was like finishing that was right before I started Fliptendo. I guess I probably started Fliptendo in 2017. So maybe Skittles and Mr. Leo were around since the beginning of 2017. They probably missed the before times. But Insane Nachos was around for the before times. Pay to play. I know, I was so ahead of the curve. Now everybody does pay to play. And it's almost coming up on 10 years of streaming. 10 years, a 10-year streamiversary soon. And we'll go back and play some of the games that I first played on Twitch that none of you guys would remember. Including, I remember my first game that I streamed on Twitch was Faxanadu. And in fact, the VOD for that one didn't survive for some reason. I don't remember why exactly. The first actual VOD I have is like Super Ballast 4. But I know before that I streamed Faxanadu. I probably just forgot to save it or something. 6.5 years old? A couple of years before I was an affiliate. Right. So maybe it would have been 2016, 2017. But I'm sure none of you were around for the days when I was like, for those really early days. Oh, I think the first year I was streaming, I also played Bloodborne, because Bloodborne came out in 2014. I remember I streamed that. I remember kind of, like, I remember pretty vividly, like, often having no viewers when I was streaming Bloodborne. Like, in those days, I had, like, 1 or 2 loyal viewers. But they might not have really cared about Bloodborne, so... Around the same time. You did show up around the same time, yeah. And also, like, that was in the days of NES Mania. Because NES Mania was going on... It would have been around that time, like, that I first discovered TMR, 2014. I think that NES Mania went until around 2017, if I remember correctly. And, and Fliptendo was inspired by Cron-tendo, of course. Which, that's another thing, is I remember, like discovering Cron-tendo. Well, I'd heard about it, and I finally sat down to watch, and I was, like, amazed at, like, how fun it was to, like, just learn about, like, all these different NES games. Back then I used to, like, go through and I would watch all the Cron-tendos multiple times. Now I can't even bear to watch them one time. Because he's too negative all the time, but I really like the Cron-tendos. only took 8 years to turn 1 to 2 loyal viewers into 3 to 4. That's right. People have come and gone. People have come and gone. People got other things going on. People get busy. That is called progress. But we got, you know, we got our little very tiny community of people, and people stop by. A lot of people like seem to lurk though my stream or check in. I always like hear from people that, you know, like I'll be in somebody else's stream of somebody that I'm not even aware watches my stream because they don't chat, but they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you were playing this game." I watched a little bit of that. A lot of people are like that. Yeah, my negativity is only directed towards modern games, don't worry. The negativity of Dr. Sparkle, I do have it, but it's consistent in its direction. You lurk in more streams than you chat as well? Yeah, I tend to not do that. If I'm watching a stream, I tend to want to, like, I feel like I should participate, so I usually will, like, chime in at least a little bit. It's very rare that I'll just, like, have a stream going and lurk in it. I don't really do that. I don't really do the lurking thing. Yeah, I'm like Mr. Leo. I feel like I should chat, usually. Unless it's like it's a really crazy chat where it doesn't feel like there's any point. But I'm not usually in streams like that anyway. Working music. This is probably okay, but Turrican is one of the games where surprisingly it's easy to get mutes on songs. I had to remove another Turrican song from this playlist. This one might be okay from the Super Nintendo version. Super Turrican 2, this one might be okay. Probably hopefully. You should never feel like you should chat, but of course, you still feel like to. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know why. Beneficial. Yeah, no, I know. I guess it's not really about that. I don't know. I guess I just like to chat, though. I like to participate. But I'm pretty, like, regular to, like a couple of streamers. And then, yeah, for the most part, like, other streamers are kind of just more like once in a while, or I check in for a little while. It includes those bots. I don't think it does include the bots, though. I think that their algorithm is smart enough to often exclude bots. I don't know. Well, it's good noise. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I will have TMR streams on as noise sometimes. The sounds of just Cuphead floating through the air. But I usually try to participate as well. Gotta make your presence known. Feels more supportive that way. Twitch to screw up the chat experience, like I know. Be able to pay Twitch the same amount to get flashing neon. Yeah, that's feels like something they would do, doesn't it? Just we'll have to see. I know how I feel. Hey, speaking of Konami, here's a Konami soundtrack that you don't usually hear. Cosmic Wars didn't come out in America. Pretty good though, pretty good one. Hey, Normal Not, what's up? See you back. Yeah, you can already pay to have your messages pilot. Actually, you can use points. Well, you can't. Well, they added that. The funny thing is they added a feature that was like YouTube, like Super Chat. I think they just added that recently. But you can also just use points to highlight your messages as well. I'm not sure the difference. Except the points are free. Yeah, there's that. There's that. I think they did add the Super Chat thing is dumb. Why? I don't know why they like feel like they have to copy things from YouTube. Not even a successful platform as Twitch is, or I mean for live streams. I don't know why they keep copying things from YouTube and other like less successful platforms. It's very weird, their business model. But the business model of like all tech companies seems to be to constantly change things and add things for no reason, so it feels like things are new. There's probably some psychological bullshit reason for it, but it's incredibly annoying as well. I mean, to me it is anyway. And I wish they would just, if you got something that works, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Yeah, it's probably, that probably has a lot to do with it. I mean, there's still reasons you still need software people, even if you're not tampering with it all the time. You still need people to keep it running and stuff. Like, yeah, it's like the design people, like people constantly fiddling with it. Just fire those people, all right? You know, once the software design is at a point where it's great, fire those people. I don't care. Don't need to stop tampering with shit all the time. Somebody gotta realize this. Well, it's like meaningful improvements. That's good. How would that even bite them in the butt, though? Like, that's good. When you have it, like, when you have something good, like, there are things that they needed to do. The thing is, well, here's the thing about that. The actual things that they should have done to improve, they didn't do. Like, they haven't really done much to improve it. They've mostly just tampered with it in ways that don't improve it. They've mostly done stuff that is lateral at best, and often makes it worse. Like taking away features that people like. Like stuff that it's not like it wasn't perfect. I mean, I guess to be clear, it's not like what was good about it was just the general way. And if they could do something to improve it, that's fine. If it's an actual improvement. But like, for example, whoa, it's really loud. Might be really loud. Not stagnating. I'd rather they it's better to stagnate than to like become worse. And more often than I think they're getting worse more than they're improving things. So it would be better to stagnate, wouldn't it? Isn't it better to not change than to change for the worse? Like, what do they need to do to improve? Like, they don't need to constantly... You know what's... It's really annoying in the... What do they call that? Like, the, You know what's really annoying about Twitch? Is the freaking clutter. The horrible, horrible, like, accumulation of clutter. Like in your dashboard, right? The dashboard is a nightmare. The dashboard used to be 1,000 times better than it is now. It's so cluttered with garbage. The dashboard is awful. It's progressively gotten worse. Like, you can live with it. The basic features of Twitch are still generally kind of the best on the market. Like the way that it looks, the way that the chat works, and the general usability of it, I guess. But stuff like the back end stuff, there's a lot of stuff that's pointlessly not good, not very nice to use. Like, it's more and more cluttered with ads, like, and just, like, annoying things. Like, also, like, on the main page. Okay, so, like... Hold on. Like, when you open up, like, Twitch... Okay, when you open up Twitch... Look, Discover Luna. That's not an improvement. I'm sure they get some kind of money for that. Well, I don't know what the fuck Luna is. But... that sucks. There's all these like drag down menus. The menus in Twitch are a nightmare. All this shit, like look at this shit. New Prime loot, notifications, whispers. Oh, it's like a nightmare to figure out anything. It's horrible. Discoverability. It's just horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. It's only gotten progressively worse. The friend feature. Yeah, yeah. I'll be honest, I don't really miss that much. But that wasn't really a... They probably got rid of it so that they could add in, like, some of this more insidious stuff to, like, make money off of it or whatever. I'll be honest, I don't really miss that too much. Finding the streamers. Yeah, but it's like, is that, have they, like, what's the improvement there? It's still not really that easy to, I don't think there's been any improvement in finding streamers. Overall, I mean, it's easy to not be found. It's still like a luck thing. Whether you get found or not is luck. Ultimately, what can Twitch really do to help you with that? Like, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that stream, and most of them are just not going to be discovered. No matter what Twitch does. There's no way, there's nothing they can do about that. They can't, like, force you to look at every streamer. Yeah, I mean, it's not crackable. It's like, I don't know, it seems like this should be common sense, but there's no such thing as everybody's going to be more discoverable. That doesn't make sense in any kind of, like, logistical way. The only way to be more discoverable is to get rid of streamers. You got to get rid of them. Because then, the less people there are, the more those streamers will be watched. That's the real way. But you don't want to do that, obviously. Like, there isn't a way to make... I mean, you could do things like improve search functions. Which, by the way, their search function, they did improve it at one point, but that was pretty early on. What have they done lately to improve that? I feel like that hasn't gotten better, has it? Or maybe I could be wrong about that. I don't really use it that much. What do you think about that? They might notice I'm watching Flipsider. Oh, that's true. The Twitch front page. I never look at the Twitch. Never. There's never anything there I want to see. I don't even look at my follow page. I know who I want to... Well, the people that I follow on the little tabs on the left, I just use that. That's all I use. I do see that when I watch your stream, I'm start getting recommends for retro gamers. Yeah, that's like typical YouTube algorithm stuff. Like, that's fine, but yeah, I don't know. The top carousel? What is that again? Like, that's fine, but like, if you just wanted to search for more retro streamers, I mean, there's ways they could improve. There's ways they could improve search features. I guess they try to do some stuff like that, but the streams they're heavily promoting. Oh, like the front page, you mean? Right. Well, like, stuff like that is particularly bad on apps like Netflix and like on any like kind of streaming app you use to like watch movies and stuff. Like, that stuff is horrible now. It's horrible because those like Netflix and things like Netflix have horrible search functions on purpose because they want to specifically ram certain things down your throat. And Twitch might not even be as bad as some of those. They might not be as bad. Like, Twitch, I don't know. What do you think? Are the search functions on Twitch even that good? Because that's an obvious thing they could improve. As far as discoverability goes, it is the obvious thing to improve. But like, is this search function any good? It seems like it could be better. The entire retro category is not even a real category. It's not a real. It's a game called Retro, that people have just settled into using. So it's a user-made category. Twitch didn't even make it. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And like my stream, you know, many people's streams are sort of limited by not only discoverability, but there's also the hidden stat of do you have the type of, are you the 1% type of person that's going to get like a huge audience, you know? And Twitch can't control that. You can't control that. You can just do the best you can, you know? It's extremely hard to build up a viewership and retain it. You know, for most people, it's fine. For most people, it's going to be a hobby. It's not really Twitch's job to improve. They can only do so much to improve discoverability beyond just. All they need to do is just have like reasonable search features. Their search features are not bad, I guess, but I think they could be better. I don't know. They might have done some things to improve that. Honestly, don't know. You'd have to tell me. It feels like, from a sort of peripheral view, that it doesn't seem like they've done that much, but I could be wrong. Yeah, well, so that basically just comes down to networking. That's like a very standard, like any kind of thing where you want to promote your own thing. Like advertising and networking are super important, and like being a known entity, like in big streams, that's just basically like a networking thing. And like I never really set out to do that on purpose. It just so happens that like in the streams where like I participate a lot, there's like a few streams I participate a lot in. I've gained a couple of viewers here and there, and that's kind of that's just like basic networking stuff. It'll happen almost accidentally. I don't really do anything to promote the stream at all. Well, that's not true. I do make Discord posts in a couple of Discords, but that's it. It's basic stuff. Search functions work? Yeah, I don't even use search functions for anything. I don't search for things on Twitch. Like, I don't really need to. The people that I watch a couple of people that are very prolific, and that's all I really need. I don't need to watch. I don't need any more content. And I have some friends I could watch. That's how Skittlebrow got out of the figure so quickly. $11:30 now. People you watch who you used to know only as fellow shatters. Yeah. I mean, like I guess that is a hidden thing about Twitch that is kind of cool. Is that like it's got that sort of internal networking thing built in where anybody in a chat could also be a streamer, and you can always look at you can always like click on their name and go to their account and follow them. And I don't think you can actually do that in any other streaming platform. I'm not sure. Maybe you can do that in YouTube. I'm not really sure. But I don't know, like it seems pretty accessible, and that's one of the hidden kind of good things about Twitch, is how easy it is to like do the kind of networking thing to have people check out your stream from you chatting other people's streams, I guess. Usually, and the other reason I don't really browse or search for streams, the other reason why I don't, I guess, is because I mainly just stick to within the network of people that like I know. So like, you know, the people that I know from streams I watch, and then from being in their streams, I might hear about other people, and you know, I follow people here and there, and then just from building up that network, it's like you don't really need to discover new people. I guess the recommended thing, sometimes there'll be other people like playing Amiga games, and they'll be like, oh, I might check that out, it might be kind of interesting. Once in a while, I notice that, I suppose. You discovered Macaw from us. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew about Macaw for a long time, but I only started following him a few years ago in a more dedicated way. This stream's pretty amazing. Well, I mean, a lot of us here who have been around for a while met on TMR's channel. I'm still pretty active in TMR's channel, even though it's like not my favorite kind of content, speedrun content. But you know, I don't know. It's like it's still like a pretty dedicated community, I guess. I would be more active. I'm not as active in Macaw's stream either because I'm often streaming when he's streaming. But once in a while I am. A lot of times I just watch his VODs. Yeah, there's a certain kind of critical mass. Like, it's good to... You don't want to have too little chat, but too much chat can be just as big a problem. So it's not, there's a certain kind of critical mass. I don't know, it kind of feels like it depends on the type of audience, but around 100 people-ish. Or maybe a few hundred people. If it's a good community, you can do like 1,000 people and it can work out. By noticing the recommends. Oh, nice. And what do you think about this channel? You'll like it, normal not? What do you think about this? What do you think about this content? You got art, Amiga games. What content do you want to see? You won't see a lot of modern games here. Sorry about that. But there's a couple. Solid content? Hey, thanks. Thank you. I'll take that. It's not so easy to come up with solid content these days, you know. Mike's Tenacity? Oh, yeah. Oh, and like games, right? Like finishing games. Well, you just came around recently, right? So, were the Shadow the Beast streams some of the first ones you've seen? Yes, I mean, like, if there's a game that I like, I will... And I want to finish. Like, if there's a game that I want to finish, I will put in the time. But, you know, we're not always playing super hard games. Although, I'm going to be going back to Castlevania X68000 and playing the harder version. And that seems like it's apparently very, very difficult, so... Another hard game coming up. But Lagoon probably won't be that hard. I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I do like hard games, but it's not like that's all that I play. A variety of console stuff. Actually, I have a couple RPGs I want to do pretty soon. But I really wanted to finally get around to streaming some X68000 because it's a system that I've never played before. I got some... I mean, there's still a bunch of computer systems and consoles that I've never played. Like, I've never streamed from Game Gear. Gizmo's just reminding me of that. Yeah, slow mode? Yeah. Well, sometimes slow mode can keep a stream in check as well and keep the chat usable. If it's, like, right on the border. What are the X marks for? Oh, it's areas that are going to be filled in black. That's all. Oh, the Castlevania? Yeah, that game's cool, isn't it? And it's a lesser-known Castlevania because it never came out in America, and you know, it was on the Sharp 68000, which is an unknown, virtually unknown computer in America. But it's a little bit known because it was on Castlevania Chronicles. From what I was looking at, the Chronicles version seems like a decent port, but I was reading that there are some shortcomings that it has. Apparently, it I don't exactly get how, but apparently it screws up the visuals a little bit. Like, it flattens the visuals a little bit in some areas, and it cuts off part of the screen or something. The Castlevania Chronicles version, which actually makes some areas harder than the original version because of lack of visibility or something like that. So, but it still doesn't seem like a bad port. But I want to play the original anyway. There are other X68000 games that I'd like to check out. And it's cool to check out some of these more obscure systems that are lesser seen. And obscure computers as well. A rare compliment! Oh boy! Because I can tell if you'd be playing the same games crap when everyone's watching or not. It's true! I would be. No compromising, more genuine than streamers just playing new games they think they should. Yeah, there are streamers like that. For sure. Well, I mean, that's mostly true aside from the viewer requests. Which I still want to do. I do still want to do viewer request streams. And we might do another one pretty soon. So they got some good ideas for that. You know, of course, we used to do the subscriber requests, which were sort of negotiated, but, you know, we're not always exactly what I wanted to play. But I also like discovering, I mean, it's mostly retro stuff anyway, and I mostly enjoy discovering all kinds of retro games. So it helps that a lot, there's like, within the 3rd through 6th generations, there's like, just tons of stuff I want to play. There's tons of stuff that I want to check out and play. There's a very, very wide net of things I want to play. Some things more than others, but I certainly don't mind checking out some stuff that I don't play all the time. Stuff like racing games. Some of those older racing games have really good music. I don't know. Some of these like strategy games, like Civilization 1, was way more fun than I thought it would be. So it's cool to check out some of the rare stuff too, but yeah. Like playing the same thing over and over again because it's the popular thing. Or, I mean, like, you know, sometimes you can't really tell it's borderline, but like streamers who kind of mostly stick to playing new stuff that comes out, the newest, hottest indie game. And maybe they'd like to be playing it, or maybe not. It's hard to tell. But I'm glad that I do play new stuff once in a while, but it is mostly stuff that I want to check out. I mean, it's only stuff that I want to check out. Obitus? Is that the Super Nintendo dungeon crawler? Wait, Obitus? Or is that Orbitus I'm thinking of? What was that again? That was mentioned recently. Maybe you mentioned it. Yeah, making a living. I mean, making a living playing video games is fun, but I still would rather be playing the games I want to play, for sure. The best thing would be to make a living as a variety streamer. That would be the best. Playing the games you want to play. Like people like Macaw that can do that, you know, that's a very fortunate spot to be in. But for me, this is still mostly a hobby. I mean, I get a little bit here and there, but I still, like, this is actually my real job here, and I've got to continue to do that. But it's kind of funny because my real job is also at the time the kind of thing that for other people would be a hobby. On Amiga. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know what Obitus is then. Obitus. Okay, well, stick around and keep mentioning it, and I wouldn't mind checking it out sometime. Amiga's awesome. I like going back to the Amiga. Obitus. Is it the same game? I know there's a game on Super Nintendo that's like kind of a weird dungeon crawler, where it's got this like sort of weird panoramic view or something. Kind of ass a hole with pick on flip. It's fun to pick on flip once in a while. Yes, and it's fun for me to pick on you guys once in a while, but it's all out of love. Of course. Psygnosis? Oh, Psygnosis game. Okay. Wait, is that related to that one Super Nintendo game I'm thinking of? Is it a dungeon crawler? A bully-free zone. No bully. Shut up, nerd. Sad frog. There's no bullies here. It's all out of love. This is a bully-free zone. There's no bullies here. We only make fun of each other out of love. Because what fun would life be if you didn't do that? I'd be, be missing out on some of the fun. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know if that's the game I'm thinking of or not. Oh, here's a game we could check out sometime. Heavy Nova. Apparently it's a game that everybody hates on Genesis, but it has an amazing opening song. Check it out sometime. Yeah, the only bullies are the emulators, that's true. Okay. Oh, wait. I'll keep that one in mind. I'm interested in all kinds of Amiga games. But, you know, there's also a lot of systems I want to play. I'm kind of right now wanting to get to some of these systems. Like, well, I'm wanting to go back to some of these systems we haven't done in a while. So, we went back to Amiga for Shadow of the Beast 2 and 3. That's something I've been wanting to do. We did that. We're going to X68000, which is a system I've never emulated. I've never played before. Never played an X68000 game to finally play one of the few Castlevanias I haven't played. Actually, there's a decent amount of Castlevanias I've never played, because I haven't played the DS ones, I haven't played two of the Game Boy ones. I haven't played the MSX one, or the DOS one. There's a few here and there. Oh, I haven't played the PS2 ones either. I want to play the PS2 Castlevania. And I want to go back to PC-88 because we haven't done that in a long time. And but I do have a lot of stuff on PS1 and Super Nintendo that I want to play as well. So, I don't know. How far are you playing out the Flipside storyline? For the most part, the script is more solidified for the current chapter. Everything after the current chapter is it's planned out in my head. It's generally planned out, but it gets a little bit more solidified as I get closer to it. You know, actually, I think we're getting close to the end of Flipside. We're getting closer to the end. Closer. Still probably a few more years left, but I do want to finish it because I have other things I want to try doing. And it also would, you know, it's been 20 years of working on. It's been over, well, let me see. Yeah, it's been over 20 years of working on the comic, of this particular comic, so it should end soon at this point. I mean, it'll probably still be like at least another 5 years, but I do want to end it somewhat soon. But yeah, I have a pretty solid plan of what to do up until the end. Pretty much know what's gonna happen. There's maybe like a few details that will get ironed out or added or whatever. A flip nose. 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 How's that for content? That probably makes somebody very uncomfortable. Sorry about that. Just ignore that, okay? A brand new comic? Yes, I have some ideas. I might do a brand new comic after that. Thinking about it. Or maybe I'll just become a professional streamer for a living. I don't know. I guess we'll see how things shake out. But I do have some ideas for comics that I might like to do after I'm finished with Flipside. More Equinox music. That's good. Oh, let's turn it up. Oh, this song is quiet. Let's turn it up to max and then restart the song. All the nose fetishists are happy. Good for them, eh? Yes, yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff I want to do. I mean, it's all my little sheet here. Hey, let me put it on the chat. A command for that. I think it's planned now? Let's look at it. Let me go to the art desktop. We can see the desktop. Hey, you can't see the desktop. What the fuck? Oh, this is because this is the wrong one. I thought I clicked on desktop. What the fuck? There we go. after we do the X68000 games, I got some PC. Is that PC 98? Well, anyway, I got a PC 88 or 98 game. I want to play Rusty. We're gonna play that. And then there's DOS. Right, we have to go back to DOS. We haven't done DOS in a long time, and Asian Waste has been wanting to see more Quest for Glory games. So, Quest for Glory 3 may happen soon. There's more Armored Core games, of course, because I would like to play a few more Armored Core games before we get to Armored Core 6. I'll be getting Armored Core 6 pretty soon. That'll be the next new game that we play. Armored Core 6. I've been trying to, it came out a few months ago now. A lot of people in our circles, McCarran Ice and Late Night Retro, have already played it. And I would have, but I wanted to play some of the old Armored Core games. I know I said I was going to play all of them, but I'm not. That's silly. I can do that. I finally have time to do what I've always wanted. Write the great American novel. Mine is about a futuristic amusement park where dinosaurs are brought to life through advanced cloning techniques. I call it Billy and the Clonosaurus. Where are you going with these things, Skittles? Wow. Very nice story. So I want to do some of the PS2 Armored Cores. I've been talking about replaying Persona 1. I really want to do that on stream. Including the hidden quest, Snow Queen quest. But I don't know. I haven't decided if we're going to play the game in Japanese or not, because in the original... I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. Because we have to play the PS1 version, but it still doesn't have a translation. And I don't want to play the PSP version because it changes all the music. Although it does translate the game and give it a more... It does give it a more authentic translation. And it properly re-adds the Snow Queen quest. The Snow Queen quest was taken out. It's not even in the original PS1 release. But you can play with the Game Shark code, which is how I played it originally. So we'll either just play the original PS1 American release with the kind of butchered translation, the butchered localization, or, which is how I know the game anyway, I'm used to it, or we'll play the Japanese version in Japanese. I think what maybe we should do is, because I want to do both playthroughs, I want to do 2 playthroughs. Maybe we'll play the normal route of the game in the American localization, and then we'll play the Snow Queen quest in Japanese. Something like that. Maybe we'll do that. The darn Equinox music always needing to be turned up, huh? Ow, sorry about that, guys. And then let's see, what else? I'm also thinking, I've never played Shin Megami Tensei If. The side Shin Megami Tensei game is it's the third one, technically, like, that was on Super Nintendo. It came out after Shin Megami Tensei 2. It actually has an official, not official. It has a fan translation now, so you can play that in English. And apparently it's short. Somebody told me it's 20 hours. So, actually, we'll probably play Shin Megami Tensei If first, because it kind of relates a little bit. I mean, like, it's not very much, but it would be cool to play that first before. We might do that and then Persona 1. And then I want to play the Chrysler Building of Parasite Eve. Like, that would be good for Christmas. We still have to check out Nest Maker. I want to play Yakuza. Yakuza might be good for December. Is Yakuza kind of Christmassy? Yakuza feels festive. It feels festive to me. I think that could be good for December. So we want that'll be PS2 game. Playing the original Yakuza. Play the original Yakuza. And then what else do we want to play? Some new games. Armored Core 6. Probably Armored Core 6 will be the only new game for the next couple months. I also want to play Ikaruga and some other treasure shmups. Dios, that's a PC 98 game we could play. 3D Dot Game Heroes on PS3. Yeah, there's a PS3 game that I need. I actually have a bunch of PS3 games I want to play. And one of them is 3D Dot Game Heroes, so we could finally get to that. There's more PS1 games I want to play. Broken Helix, Emmett. There's Phantasy Star 2. There's more Fliptendo. I'm thinking more Fliptendo will be saved till next February, maybe. But eventually there'll be more Fliptendo. More Famicom games, of course. The Streamiversary in February, we'll be playing just games that I played, like some of the earliest games I played on Twitch. So I'll be selecting from games like Pulseman, ActRaiser 1 and 2, Super Valus 4, Baxanadu. I'll definitely do a replay of Tomb Raider 1 because I love Tomb Raider 1. It's one of my favorite games, and the idea of playing through it again is appealing. Definitely do that. And then, you know, there's Diablo. I wanted to play the original Diablo. I might do Persona 2, Innocent Sin at some point. The original version with the fan translation. After playing Persona 1. Classic FPS games like Doom, Quake, Wolfenstein 3D. We could play more Civilization 1. All my Steam games we could try to get to. The Corania games, point-and-click adventure on DOS. Been wanting to stream those. Shiren the Wanderer. I'd like to play at some point. Beyond the... Oh, then these are like... That's just like a list of dungeon crawlers. A lot of those are more modern. Might check out a couple of those. Dragon's Dogma. Now that there's like a... there was a thing showing off Dragon's Dogma 2. Now that Dragon's Dogma 2 seems like it's going to come out at some point, it might not be that soon. But that is making me want to go back and play Dragon's Dogma. I don't think I've ever streamed that Dragon's Dogma. And I never finished it. So I kind of really want to go back and finish Dragon's Dogma on stream. El Shaddai is another PS3 game I want to play. Tokyo Jungle, one of my favorite PS3 games. I played it a little bit on stream, but I feel like I should play it more. You replayed Parappa the Rapper. Police Knots. Now, and Phantasy Star 2 has been mentioned. What else should we... Guys, what else? What else? Is this a good list? Like, what else should we play? Alright, guys, give me some ideas. What else? I mean, and then there's like a whole other list on the right there of like things you could play. Should I do more retro stuff? Is that not enough retro stuff? There is other X68000 stuff I want to check out. And of course we could do more Amiga. Shadow of the Beast 2 and 3 were the ones I really wanted to get to. But you know what is not on this list that I don't want to forget is Weird Dreams. I just said, Skittles. I said that there's going to be more Fliptendo next February. That's the plan. It feels like a bit fitting to go back to Fliptendo during this, you know, Streamiversary month. So I was thinking like I would do... Half the month would be some replaying some games that we played in the first year of my streaming, and then the other half might be Fliptendo. You know what I could do? It might be kind of cool to go back and replay certain Fliptendo games that like... Oh, that reminds me, like, Legacy of the Wizard. I never played that on Fliptendo. I had played through it just before starting Fliptendo. So I haven't played through that game on stream in quite a while, and I've also never streamed MSX games. So we could play the MSX version, the MSX2 version of Legacy of the Wizard, which is Dragon Slayer 4 Drassel Family. Play that. Oh, we could also play. We could try to play some of the other Dragon Slayer games. I haven't played many of the Dragon Slayer games. I've only played Romanthia, which is Dragon Slayer 3, and only the Famicom version. And I played Legacy of the Wizard, which is Dragon Slayer 4. I'm kind of interested in trying to play through Dragon Slayer 2. Forget what that's on. Is that PC 88? Or was that... What was that again? It's probably PC 88, I guess. I don't quite recall. That game looks kind of difficult to play, but I kind of want to give that one a try. Oh, you know what else I want to try? It's early Valis games. When we were fooling around with PC 88, I did briefly check out Valis 1. I kind of like it's very, very janky. But I'd kind of like to try playing through Valis 1 on PC 88. The original. We did try to play through a bit of Valis 1 on Famicom, but that's a terrible port. That's probably worse than the original version. It's less janky with the platforming, but the map design is so horrible in that game. Man, it's getting pretty late. I don't know if I... Like, I guess I don't have to necessarily finish this. It is 2 pages worth of making. I should probably go to bed pretty soon. Or, I don't know, at least start winding down. What do you guys think? Do you guys need more Flip Cider? Or will you be satisfied with the amount of Flip Cider? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Skittles, Mr. Leo, and Monocule are all still here. Are you guys gonna go to sleep soon? Is anybody going to sleep? Maybe when somebody goes to sleep, I'll go to sleep. Only 10 p.m.? Alright, Skittles usually, yeah, Skittles is on different time zone. He usually is... He usually hangs out with the stream a bit later than some others. Monocule's usually about ready to go to bed at this point, I feel like. The treadmill? I bet Monocule's eyes are getting sleepy. I didn't see that AVGN meme that Mr. Leo posted. It's a pretty good AVGN emote there. I noticed that. Yeah, I should probably go to bed. Yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and do a little raid. Maybe we'll wrap it up. I still have a couple panels here to draw with backgrounds and stuff, but anyway, we'll just take a look at what I mean, I have penciled these from scratch tonight. Oh, I love that song, but here, I'm gonna stop it though. Yeah, I mean, penciled this from scratch. It's kind of hard to see, but just trust me, there's art there. Or can you see? Can you see? It's not showing up very much, but anyway, yeah, it's looking pretty good. I just got to finish the so. In case you're wondering, this is going to be all in black, and the backgrounds are going to all be in black for these panels. That's why it's like a big empty space there. That's why the X is there. Well, although there will be backgrounds here, they're like darkly lit. But yeah, that is the art for tonight. That's, I don't know. That's pretty good. It's pretty good progress. It is after midnight now, so this is probably a good time to terminate the stream. I know, time zones are bullshit. Don't you think so, Skittles? I think everybody should have to be on the same time. Stupid people in their time zones. All right. Let's see. Should we raid the usual person tonight, or should we try to raid somebody different? All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. All right, well, I'm just gonna raid the usual person. Thanks for watching, and I I will see. I might be back tomorrow with more X68000, more Castlevania, and Lagoon soon. And I appreciate you guys all watching. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great night. Love you. Good night.
Though Akabidi. But is it really at the end of the day now? Or did it get outsourced to Australia? I'm not sure. Oh, yo, look at the full friggin' thing! We gotta kill this thing! What is this thing? Holy shit! I couldn't even kill one. I need a faster rate of fire. Having the multiple